let's do a quick video. You can just do it. Anyway, let's talk about weight loss. I'll just cut my head off a bit. People got some questions here in the comments section on the video from yesterday. So we're just going to do a body fat check. Again, you can be this lean, this vascular easily year-round, guys and girls. Guys, I should say. Girls, if you're a girl and you're this lean, that's not going to be good because your estrogen is going to be so low. If you're a guy and you're like this ripped, this lean, you know, like, where's the fat, bro? Where's the fat? Okay? There's not much fat here. It's just, you know, vascularity, lean face, lean body. Put your shirt on. Stop rubbing your abs, bro. Stop touching your stomach. We do this. Why do we do this again and again? I've been rubbing my guts, rubbing my abs since I think 2008 on video, just to let people know my protocols do work. And the older I get, almost the leaner I get, don't I? People say, but you use TRT. I do not use TRT. I've definitely used anabolics over the years. And you can tell when I was on because I was like 15 kilos heavier and lean. Probably not this absolute vascular, but not too far off, okay? A couple percent off. So I don't take TRT. Why don't I take TRT? TRT is great if you need it. I don't need it, so I don't take it, okay? And it's not to shame anyone out there who needs it, okay? If Joe Rogan takes TRT, right, he needs it because his diet is so deficient in carbohydrate, his cortisol's so high, it almost nullifies, you know, the testosterone he produces. So he has to have an exogenous source because his cortisol's so high from not enough sugars, not enough carbs, that testosterone can be suppressed. So anyway, that's a different topic. I don't take TRT. Actually, I've never, ever taken TRT. I've just ran cycles of testosterone, okay? Up to 1 gram a week and then cold turkey off. No PCT, no tamoxifen, whatever. Okay, none of that stuff. Maybe I lose people when I talk about that stuff, but just want to be transparent and honest with it. I don't take TRT, okay? If I did take TRT, what would happen is my weight would just keep going up and up and up. Probably sit around, right now I'm 69 kilos, and my weight's going to keep dropping down, okay? If I got on testosterone again, or a TRT dosage, 100 milligrams, 150 a week, 200, then my weight is going to stop going down, and it's going to go back up towards the 80 kg mark eventually, okay? Probably 77, 76, 78, 80, who knows? And that wouldn't be good for my cycling and running watts per kilo, okay? It'd be great for the gym, maybe good for aesthetic for some people, but for my current goals of VO2 max increase, it won't be good for that. So yeah, there you go. I don't take TRT. I have used anabolic steroids though, extensively. Well, not extensively, but you know, whatever. Extensively, call it what you want. I've used them. And watched my videos from 10 years ago. So just to be clear on that one, this is not a physique of... I'm 69 kilos at 6 foot. That's not a steroid body. I've been 69 kilos at 6 foot back in 1999, you know. And the first time I ever used anabolic steroids is in 2014. But again, I'm losing people here. People, you steroid. Just want to be transparent, gang. Okay, just so you know. Because Joe Rogan uses TRT plus, and he doesn't have this level of vascularity, does it? Steroids will never, ever make you lean. Okay, they won't. Because if steroids make you lean, then why are people using crash diets, gastric bypass, Ozempic and all that dangerous stuff? Why are they doing that if I could just pin some tests and get ripped? Exactly, because no steroids make you ripped. Nothing does, okay? Nothing, no drug will make you ripped. Otherwise, the weight loss industry would be pushing that. And there would be no obesity anymore because people just start pinning, you know? So yeah, just don't believe the BS, okay? And look at those people who do bodybuilding competitions and they're full of juice, even the natties. And what the steroids do is they help you retain muscle, okay, in the face of extreme starvation. Bad idea because it's going to make your brain go gaga and your cortisol's up from starving carbs or whatever, and it's just a bad place to be mentally, okay? If you're going to use juice, make sure you have as much sugar as you want with it, okay? Dinner tonight, white rice. We've got some vegetables and salad here and chickpeas a little bit. I don't generally eat a lot of chickpeas, but these are really awesome right now. Just some fresh made ones. I'm like, okay, I'll eat some chickpeas. And there's some little tofu things there as well. That's not my normal diet. It's not what I'd recommend if you want to lose weight. Okay, I wouldn't recommend eating chickpeas. I wouldn't recommend any protein source if you want to drop your weight. Okay, just saying. So the big question was, what's the deal with starch, Harley? What's the deal with starch, bro? Is starch going to inhibit my weight loss journey? Yes and no. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say yes, but I'm going to say no. Look at me, man. I've eaten white rice almost every day for dinner for decades, okay? And there's a phase where I was like a fruitarian. I wouldn't eat any starches. Well, I'd eat raw ones here and there, but I'd eat fruit for dinner. And I was pretty lean doing that as well. But I'm going to say that starch isn't going to be an issue, okay? What I'm going to say is that having starch for dinner is just going to make this whole lifestyle a lot easier for people to sustain. And starch, man, I think, where does starch get a bad rep from? I think it's because people they have rice and they put animal on there, they put chicken on there, they put cow, they put cat, they put dog, they put rat, they put pelican, they put pigeon, they put rooster, they put animal on there, and then they put oil on there, or cream on there, or fats on there, or proteins and stuff on there, tofu and stuff. And that is where the weight gain comes in. It's not from the rice, it's from the condiments people put. Because who eats? Have you ever met an obese person? Right, if you ever met an obese person, this is their dinner, and then they put ketchup on there, or sugar and water on there, and that's their dinner. Have you ever met an obese person who does that religiously? No, you haven't. Okay, you have not. What you have seen is an obese person have about this much rice and a mountain of fried chicken on there, and animals and stuff. Okay, so the more animals people eat, the heavier you're going to get. Okay. Again, I'm not trying to lose people by promoting vegan, but I just want to be honest with you. Okay. Don't go vegan. Don't be a vegan. But I recommend experimenting by cutting out animal products and just see what happens for yourself, okay? I just want to be real with people, and there was a dead pigeon on the road the other day. And if you know me, watch my video, I like animals. And I've got a soft spot for pigeons because they get demonised a lot in society. And they're a very smart bird. And did you know that pigeons are only in your town, in your city, because they were used as messenger birds before telephones existed? We used pigeons. We used messenger pigeons. And they became so attached to humans for food and stuff. And then we ditched the birds. We let them free. And we did telephones. And the birds still stick around for food. And they've got this genetic part of their brain. They want to hang out with humans because humans is food and safety and community. So I saw a dead pigeon on the road the other day, being hit by a car. And I was like, dumb pigeon. How do you get hit by a car? You're one of the fastest birds in the world. And you walk across the road and boom, you get hit by a car and you get squashed. So I pulled the pigeon off the road, put it under the gum tree. Was there any part of me, the pigeon was still warm. Was there any part of me that said, oh, I just want a bit of protein? There wasn't, right? But if it was cooked up and spiced with plants, and sauce and the bread and wrapped in plants and made into a pigeon burger, and I wasn't conscious about where meat came from, whatever, I'd be like, oh, it's a pigeon, But if it was the cat or a dog or even a rat who saw that warm, fresh, dead pigeon, they'd be eating that or thinking about eating it. So I'm just saying, if we're designed to eat animal products, then why does the sight of a freshly killed dog on the road? Have you ever driven your car down the road and you've seen a dog get hit? You think, oh, someone's dog, oh my God. Or you hit the dog, you hit the bird, you hit the kangaroo. Do you ever think, yeah, free meat? No, you don't. You don't, okay? So why are we doing this? I just recommend people just cut out the animal products and see what happens to your weight. It's going to go down. Just saying. One time in 2004, last little story, I was riding my bike and from Cape Tribulation down to Cairns, riding back down to Cairns. And it was a hot day and I was like, oh man, I could really do some watermelon. Just watermelon, man, And I come in the corner and there's a truck and the trailer's flipped on the road. And guess what? It was all over the road. People in their cars stopping, picking up watermelons. This is the days before I had digital camera. And, mate, can you imagine that was today? It would be TikTok viral. Watermelons everywhere. And everyone's just picking them up because they're not going anywhere, And the truck drivers are scratching their head, going, how the fuck did this, The funniest fucking stuff. Everyone's just laughing. Everyone's just like, melon smashed everywhere. Everyone's just fucking laughing and having a great time. Now imagine if it was a cattle truck. A cattle truck. smashed animals all over the road, cow with broken leg, compound fracture femur. People be like, put the hands over the kids' eyes, don't let them see. We're designed to eat meat. No, I disagree. So when people say, oh, but you need a bit of lean protein, I get where they're coming from. It's a sincere, it's a conditioned response, and it's like this, like, and the word lean protein, get some lean protein. Lean protein, bro. It's sort of fun. It's like, yeah, lean protein. Do you want some lean protein, bro? There's some chickpeas, bro. This is lean protein. This is the probably leanest protein you get. Chickpeas, you know? Lean protein, bro. Want some lean protein? Yeah, I'll have some lean protein. I don't make a habit of it. But you can get your protein from plants, people. Just saying. So, on the topic of weight loss, is plant protein superior to animal protein for weight loss? Fuck yes. Yes, my friends. Okay. I coach athletes, I coach women, I coach housewives, I coach house husbands, I coach sedentary people, I coach diabetics, obese. I coach, advise from the fastest athletes on the planet as running the cyclists, or their advisors, etc., or teammates. And always, plant protein is far superior for weight loss. If you want to be a sumo wrestler, though, I cannot recommend my protocols for you, because you will grow bigger and heavier on animal products. Just saying. But hey, you watching this for weight loss, man. All right, you're watching this for weight loss. Vegan is where it's at. I don't recommend a vegan diet. I recommend my protocols, which are vegan. Because a vegan diet, what is that? You could be eating heaps of greasy stuff. You could be avoiding sugar on a vegan diet. So whilst the vegan thing is a good sort of ecological, potentially, thing like that, these days it's been corrupted by fatty, sugar devoid, vegan foods out there, which is it's cool, But if you go with weight loss, do my protocols, people. Go to durianrider.com, get my ebooks. Just forget the chatter, lock down, lock in, get the results, okay? And who cares about weight loss if you don't have energy? Because someone sent me this thing today, this guy's lean. I'm like, okay, he's lean, but he's starving. He's fucking miserable. And his energy would be just shithouse. He does not have a fucking hot girlfriend. Or if he's in the lads, a hot lad, He just, how can you maintain high quality relationships with low energy? You cannot. Something's gonna give. Energy is fucking energy is everything, man. Would you watch this video? We're 30 minutes. Would you be watching if I was like, and I'm not sure about what is the question? Boring. Energy, people. I got no stims in my body today. No caffeine, no modafinil, nothing. This is just good vibes, good sleeps. I do use stims occasionally. Very, very rarely, but occasionally I do. But not every week, not even every month. It's good to have breaks, and I only use them when I'm feeling really good. I only use stims on days where I'm not going to have any stress, okay? If you've got a stressful day, don't use stims, because the stress will give you cortisol enough anyway. Put stims on top of stress, you got extra cortisol. And yes, you can manage it with sugar. Sugar lowers cortisol, but I just don't believe the human brain was designed for stress plus caffeines and modafinils, etc. So if you've got an easy day, or it's very peaceful and you just want to enhance something, tweak a little bit, okay? A little bit of stims maybe. But if you've got stress going on, don't recommend it, because it's just going to exacerbate the stress, okay? No one's telling you that, are they? That's the deal there. So yeah, jump on durianrider.com, get the ebooks. That's the deal. Hopefully that answers the questions. More down below. Insulin resistance. This lifestyle is... Insulin sensitivity is the name of the game. My protocols are absolutely the best at enhancing insulin sensitivity. Okay? So if you have insulin resistance levels, then durianrider.com, get on board, get with the program, and understand the difference between insulin sensitivity and insulin resistance, and how carbs increase insulin sensitivity and how fat and protein increase insulin resistance, okay? And if you deep dive on that, look at all the medical text out there, all of it supports what I'm teaching out here. That the more fat and protein you eat, the more insulin resistant you become. That's what they're doing as the keto diet. They put a CGM in there, pop a CGM in, and then add some carbs. Boom, blood sugar stays up for ages. Oh my god, oh my god. Hey, insulin resistant, you're type 2 diabetic from the keto diet. But my sugar was fine before I put the carbs in there. Yeah, cool. But you're still diabetic. You know, it's like saying, I've got a sore knee, or I've got a sore shoulder. Oh, my shoulder's, it's painful. I'll stop doing any lifting. Okay, my shoulder's better now. Go to the gym, the shoulders wasn't better. You put the workload on the shoulder, it's still cooked, okay? You paid the voodoo doctor $400, didn't do shit, because your shoulder's still cooked. Oh, my sugars didn't go up, but then I did have some sugars on the keto diet, and then my sugars stayed up, not coming down as good. Because you've got insulin resistance from your high-fat diet. So my protocol is good for people who are obese and type 1 to 2 diabetic. That's what it's designed for. Okay, the best diet for diabetics is the best diet for athletes who care about watts per kilo. That is high carbohydrate, ultra low fat, ultra low protein. There's talk about FGF21 and those peptide compounds and stuff like that in the body, endogenously speaking. And yeah, I think it's a great conversation. But I'm a very simple man. I'm a very basic man. And I just go with the basics, what absolutely does work. And I'm a man of certainty. I want to know this is going to work, okay? I don't want to have any adventure. I like adventure, but not when it comes to my health or getting ripped or whatever. I want to know. Like when I buy stocks, I know I'm getting a return on that. I don't want to gamble and go, what's this doing today? No. I invest in stocks that I guarantee are going to give me, a return. Okay, I don't invest otherwise. I don't like to gamble. Don't gamble with your health. Don't gamble with your weight. Just if you want the results, I guarantee it, man. You're gonna get absolutely ripped. You're gonna get vascular. If you're a guy, if you're a woman, you're gonna have that waist. Your best waist. Okay, you're gonna be your best waist. Your waist will be your best on my protocols. Nothing is out there that is better for women's waistline and a man's waistline than my protocols. Nothing comes close. Look at those people out there who are lean, but they're very bloated from all the protein, just and they have to wear the girls wear those shorts so they pull them right up above their belly button because their bellies are distended from all the protein and the fats, and they're starving themselves, so they're sort of lean, but like they've got this distension going on. Yeah, so that my girlfriends do, you see, low-waisted. And I am not here to diss anyone or anything like that. That's not a judgment. I'm just saying, women who ask me for coaching advice, they want the slim, tight waist, and so that's why I teach what I teach, because I want girls to have that result, because that's a great aesthetic. Just saying.